season here on QVC start in January. Now that the weather's warm, you're like, shoot, I gotta get in the garden, I gotta get some plants. And this is something that if you know anything about the garden, you know that lilac is A, so hard to grow, but B, it's such a short season. A lot of us are like, you know what, I'm not even gonna plant it. It's gonna be a sad, sad day. Well, when you take a look at this from Roberta's, this is kind of that Roberta's difference on why you get your plants here. This is a 3-piece baby border Chinese summer lilac. Summer lilac. So there's a really great story here. It's going to ship out the week of May 1st. Remember, it's free shipping and handling, so if it's a Mother's Day gift, wonderful opportunity to get it in time. But basically, this is like a variety of a plant that's a lot like a lilac, but you get a lot more bloom time.
Yeah.
Holy gracious.
I mean, the idea is people love lilac, but it's a spring bloomer.
Yeah.
And, you know, they can get as tall as me. I'm 6 feet. The idea with lilac is if you want to extend your lilac garden and have a really unique variety of lilac, Chinese baby border summer lilac is it. The reason why is, first of all, it blooms in the summer, like you said.
Yeah.
Unheard of in the lilac world. So extend your lilac garden. But aside from that, no one's going to have these. And the reason why is we find them in the Qingdang region of China, which historically is a natural preserve for lots of kind of flora and fauna. And the reason why is millions of years ago, when a great ice glacier moved through the entire country, destroying everything, it missed this one valley in the Qingdang region. So the plants that come from that area are literally millions of years old.
Wow.
And this species that we have, that we're offering to your garden, it will probably be one of the oldest varieties of flowering plants you'll have.
That is amazing. You know, some of us have plants in our garden that our grandparents planted or that our parents planted, but this is, I mean, this is hundreds of years old, this variety. And I mean, summer blooming lilac. You see how lush this is and just how soft and pillowy the lilac color is. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. And yet when you see something like this with the color scheme with like the light violets and lilac colors, it does in a way look vintage.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe if we could see it in the garden, you'll get a better idea of exactly what this lilac does for you, because there's a few reasons I love this lilac, particularly it's shorter. It's maximum 2 inches. If we can please see the images, that would be great.
And what do you mean by shorter? You mentioned that original
yeah, so
lilac
original
could be
lilac
like
could be
6
5
feet.
to 6 feet tall, but this lilac gets around 2 feet tall.
Okay.
So imagine you can put this on your deck now. You couldn't have traditional lilac on a deck.
Right.
It'd just be too big and bulky. You can put this
walking through
along
lilac
your
every day.
borders as the front row, because you'll have other things behind. Now, this is not, you could say, species-wise, a true lilac. However, it looks like a lilac, smells like a lilac, and performs like any lilac you could dream of in the garden. But this sort of dwarf miniature size, but that traditional fragrance there, that's what makes this so special. And like I said, this is a rarity. People will have never seen this, never heard of, hey, it's the middle of the summer, how come you have your lilac blooming?
Yeah, what do you know that I don't know? That's what I question.
And that's what we love about this. You know, all the other details though, they like a full sun, part-day sun. They can handle winters negative 25 below zero. They're very durable when it comes to pests and all those sorts of things that we don't like with our plants.
Well, and the one thing that I want to point out, you are getting 3, so that works out to be a little more than $11 a plant. And I do know that for a lot of us, the lilac season is very frustrating. It's short, but it's wonderful. It's got the incredible fragrance that you see as well. This is that opportunity that while you're shopping, that difference with Roberta's, while you discover brand new things you didn't know about here on QVC2, this is the opportunity that when you get the plant home, like I feel like it's already taking off out of the container.
That's right. Actually, we've been growing these since last summer. So they're already woody. They're not just little green vegetation stems. They're strong, and when you put them in the garden or the ground, they're going to be ready to perform for you this year. And you know, the great thing is, a lot of people have lilac, but you know, they have a particular need of soil, and you know, you don't see them in certain areas of the country. Here you can have these anywhere. They don't require special kinds of acidity and all this other stuff, which makes it difficult to grow lilac. You can just simply enjoy the flowers during the summertime, and have one of those moments of you have something which nobody else does.
And what is the spread and the height on this again? I know you mentioned 2 feet high, but if I'm planting and want a statement or container, what would you recommend?
Yeah, it's about 2 by 2.
Okay,
so
easy enough.
I mean, I like these in pots only because I can't have any other lilac in a pot.
That's
so
actually
just for the novelty of it, I like to have it in a pot because now I can put, this on my deck during a party and then move it back outside, in front of my house after the party the next day.
Like, I don't think I'm not like a master gardener, but I've never seen a lilac in a container.
Yeah, you wouldn't because they're
it's
just
always
too
like
big.
Just so wild and whatnot. Well, this is again that opportunity for 3 pieces, that baby border Chinese summer lilac variety that blooms in the summer. And how long are those blooms again?
About 2 months of blooms.
2 months of blooms. It ships to your door for free. It's going to ship out May 1st. We started the season with 9,500, and now we've got around fewer than 1,200 remaining. So remember, if you are just starting to shop for your garden, get excited about rare varieties such as this is your opportunity to pick up the phone, 1-800-500-7590. Thank you.
Thank you.
In case you missed it, my pick of the show, we had 200 of you dial in for our angel trumpet tree. Now, you actually get 2 angel trumpet patio trees, which you see right there, for less than $35. I cannot emphasize that enough. Like, you go to any flower shop, you go to any boutique garden store online, you cannot get a single tree of this variety for less than $35. And here, you get 2 of them for that price, plus you have free shipping and handling. So that's a wonderful value, a unique tree that you see right there with those angel trumpets. More than 200 already spoken for. It's M46409. All right, Mr. Court.
Hey, Courtney.
All right, coming up next, we have our 6 p.m.